स्कूल के बहुत लड़के आते हैं मेरे पास सीखने, लेकिन तुम्हें क्या सीखना है? मैं शहर की सबसे बड़ी रंडी बनना चाहती हूँ।
Welcome back. If we're really going to start the year with a video, it should be on a high and what we consider to be the staple ongoing IP on the channel. Discussing some of the most bizarre, illogical and problematic scenes from Indian films that left people more confused and shocked rather than entertained. The real content is actually the introduction scene, right? I mean, look at the inventiveness of writing such lines. I would much rather sit through such trauma than whatever Farhad Samji has subjected us to for more than a decade.
संजय लीला भंसाली मतलब मेरे 3 लॉयर्स के नाम मिस्टर संजय, मिस लीला और मिस्टर भंसाली.
Irrespective, let's get to talking about some of the most unintentionally funny sequences. Trust me, you'll be in for more than a ride. So here is Tried and Refused Productions with 5 shocking Indian movie scenes that will make you cringe. Raja. On similar lines of a theme that we are used to, toxic relationship in commercial movies, nothing really is as bizarre and all over the place as the 1995 film Raja starring Madhuri Dixit and Sanjay Kapoor. Absurd is an understatement when Madhuri is given a dare to kiss the person who enters the restaurant first. She accidentally kisses Sanjay Kapoor, inadvertently falling in love. When Sanjay is annoyed of her advances, she does this to teach him a lesson.
और कह दो कि you love me.
I hate you.
Tell me you love me.
I hate you.
Please tell me you love me.
I hate you.
नहीं बोलेगा
कभी नहीं.
तो ये ले.
ये क्या कर रही हो तुम?
अभी बताती हूँ.
She is hell-bent on getting hitched with him, so in a comedy scene convinces his family that they actually had sex the night before.
अगर राजा ने मुझे स्वीकार नहीं किया तो मैं आत्महत्या कर लूंगी, मार डालूंगी अपने आप को, बिना पति के सती हो जाऊंगी.
The most bizarre aspect of the film is that when Raja still resists, she hatches a plan with Paresh Rawal, his elder brother, to dress up as an old fat relative and coax him to a forest where for some odd reason there is an action sequence with tribal men and women.
Oh my god! What is that?
This random comedic sequence is followed by them trying to find a solution to their burst tire in a barn, of course. Trying to get something out of the barn, Madhuri motivates Sanjay, which can be best heard as an audio file, and you can make your filthy minds run wild.
That's it. Come on, Raja. Come on. Yes, fantastic. You're great. Superb. Raja, you're great. You sing great too. Come on, Raja. Do it. Come on twist. Come on, Raja, you can try.
If you thought that was bad, nothing is worse than Sanjay Kapoor being fed up of these advances and cornering Madhuri to undress and give her body to him.
मुझे तेरी जान नहीं, तेरा जिस्म चाहिए.
Madhuri, so in love, only deems it fit to do this.
अगर वासना ही तुम्हारे प्यार की कसौटी है, लो, कर लो इस शरीर के साथ खिलवाड़.
Sanjay, like the Prince Charming he is, saying this was all a test and gives a spiel on Aurat ki Pavitrata. No wonder years later Madhuri got fed up of him in the Fame game.
तुम्हारी पवित्रता मुझे अपनी जान से ज्यादा प्यारी है.
Seeing Madhuri in some of these vintage Bollywood movies was truly heartbreaking because she makes even the most absurd things so convincing. But I guess that was the era where there were no rules. Sonkan Sonkane. One of the Punjabi films that truly disturbed me upon exploration is the 2022 film Sonkan Sonkane. You know, we have spoken many times on the problematic justification of infidelity in films and how either male characters are excused for their acts because they are men or they are showcased with a comedic lens, almost making it come across as a random lapse of judgment versus something that ruins relationships. This ranges from movies like BV Number 1, No Entry, Ghar Wali Bahar Wali, Sajan Chale Sasural, and several others. This Punjabi film, however, will freak you out from a plot point of view. So what happens when Salman and Rani can't conceive in Chori Chori Chupke Chupke? They recruit Preeti Zinta, a stranger to the couple. But in this Punjabi film, as a couple played by Emmy Virk and Sargun Mehta can't conceive, they go on a recruiting run to find the best partner who will not only have their child, but also assume the role of the second wife. After much deliberation and every woman more than willing to play second fiddle to our leading hero, they end up convincing guess who? The girl's own sister played by Nimrat Khera. The entire premise of the film is how the three adjust to living under the same roof. The awkwardness that sets in for the first wife for sharing her partner. The hero mostly having a ball, hitting on one and managing the other. Holding a panchayat where the two are basically squabbling with each other for his attention. A panchayat is held to sort out their personal matters and decide the girl he wants to stay with. The main character announcing to the village that the first wife should let them get it on, regularly at least if she wants the baby. All family members are frustrated with the constant squabbles. Both wives willing to leave. The first wife is convinced to stay, only to get the great news that her sister is in fact pregnant. Bullseye. The baby is coming and the man still gets the joy of two wives. What a life. What a plot. This is, by the way, the second highest grossing Punjabi film of all time. This reminds me of Judai 2. Anil Kapoor gets sold by Sridevi for a lot of cash to Urmila, only to miss him later. Urmila understands Sridevi's sentiments and before leaving just drops the news of being pregnant too. Anil Kapoor ke maze hi maze.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a flair!
Omkara. Seeing this Upendra and Preeti Jangiani film gave me a migraine for the toxicity of the relationship in the forefront. It will make the easily triggered audience today have a panic attack. Preeti despises Upendra, who is a part-time swimming instructor, horse riding instructor, and a dance instructor too. She thinks that he needs an excuse to cop a feel all the time. An observer, mostly used for comedic purposes, has an assessment of women like this.
हमारे देश की लड़कियां अपनी शादी से पहले किसी भी आदमी को छूने नहीं देती और शादी के बाद कोई आदमी छूना नहीं चाहेगा, ऐसी हो जाती हैं.
This casual sexism is dispersed throughout the film. Upendra takes the bet of making Preeti fall in love with him for cash. He of course does this by giving bhav to another girl. Another case of boy math explained on the tendencies of women.
इसमें हम जैसे शराब डालते हैं वैसे ही ब्रह्मा जी ने लड़की में जलन, द्वेष, क्रोध कूट कूट के भरा है.
Oh, something interesting.
इस लड़की को जलन किस पर है? इस दूसरी लड़की पर.
When the plan is exposed and Preeti is mortified, Upendra actually confesses that he has fallen in love with her. If you don't believe him, then see what he is willing to do.
देखो यहाँ कितनी गहराई है. तुमने मुझे माफ नहीं किया तो मैं यहाँ कूद कर मर जाऊंगा.
2 seconds later.
What's hilarious is that Upendra never gets injured and Preeti's magical kisses actually heal him. You thought it was this simple, right? No. Preeti actually traps Upendra and takes all his lessons in order to become a big-time actress and tells him to make something of his life before he can become worthy of becoming her life partner. They meet years later, she is a big-time actress and he is a criminal, shooting a movie together, showcasing the time when dreaded gangsters from the underworld had influence in the film industry. A gang war ensues. Upendra rescues Preeti, but he is not over her using him, casually forgetting that he did the same for money. Playing victim now, he puts Preeti on auction as producers line up for her.
मेरा फर्स्ट बीटिंग इसके लिए 10 लाख.
What's hilarious is that this is just a reflection of egos being at play. Both of them actually love each other. Preeti, in despair, consumes poison. Upendra distracts the villain by carving Om on his chest. Yes, you heard that right. But nothing is funnier than the villain swallowing the car keys where Preeti is trapped, challenging the hero to get it out of his stomach.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Preeti, about to die, only can be saved by God or love. And guess what? Some kisses that could magically remove scars revive her from death.
कुछ भी
Vadavan. Through the Tamil subscriber base, I got to know about a film called Timmudu. An absolutely wild Shriya Reddy in the film stands out. And I was thinking further if there are some other batshit crazy Tamil films of the mid-2000s. And little did I know that I would come across something even more wild in the form of Vadavan starring STR, Nayanthara and Reema Sen. While Reema is the demure one in Timmudu, she is the crazy bitch in this film. If you thought Ranbir from Animal or Shahid from Kabir Singh were insane, wait till you see STR and Reema Sen's antics here. STR pretends to be an obsessive doc, older than Nayanthara in age and constantly harasses her. She obviously, like every other mid-2000s film, finds this endearing over a period of time. STR, the gentleman that he is, when he gets lucky, executes this prank on her the morning after.
अरे तुम कौन से जमाने में जी रहे हो? ये आज की जनरेशन है। यहाँ एक टाइम पे 20 लड़कियों को डेट करते हैं, उसमें से 10 फाइनल करते हैं और 10 में से 5 के साथ लॉन्ग ड्राइव पे जाते हैं। हाँ।
Of course, it's just a prank, bro.
रात को जो कुछ भी हमारे बीच में हुआ, उसे सेक्स नहीं कहते सपना। That's not sex. वो हमारा प्यार है।
When Nayanthara gets to know he is younger and a student in the college where she teaches, all hell breaks loose. I mean, the girl is justified to be mad, right? But the boy has this reaction.
कहती है कि मैं छोटा हूँ। हाँ, जापान में एक इंसान है जो 110 साल का है, जाकर उससे शादी कर लो।
कोई सेंस है इस बात की?
It's all a bit juvenile and stupid. But it really cranks up the stupidity when STR's flashback starts, where his love affair with Reema Sen in school gets explored. He deliberately bumps into her and she slaps him for being creepy. And this is the boy's reply when he sees her again. A celebration of violence against women as a peppy dance number plays after the slap. Rather than being repulsed, she gets attracted to him and starts a toxic, twisted and violent relationship that includes stalkerish calls and punishing him at regular intervals.
टीचर के क्लास लेते वक्त क्लास पर ध्यान नहीं देना है, सिर्फ मुझे देखते रहना है, क्योंकि मुझसे प्यार करते हो ना। रात को सोने के बजाय मुझे फोन करोगे। सपोज हम दोनों सो गए, तो सपना भी सिर्फ तुम मेरा ही देखोगे।
This one rant reminds me of the meme, she's not like other girls, and after 3 dates, this happens. This film transitions to become this sick revenge angle of abduction and obsessive lovers, which also made me think that the mid-2000s really had a fascination for making lead female actors batshit crazy and obsessive.
मरी नहीं मार डाला, मरी नहीं मार डाला, मरी नहीं मार डाला, मरी नहीं मार डाला।
Veerbhadra. A MATLAB KUCH BHI sequence is truly incomplete without Balaya featuring, and while exploring some of his filmography in the mid-2000s, I found a movie called Alluri Pidugu and was rolling on the floor laughing seeing Balaya riz up even Katrina Kaif, a pair that I could never imagine together.
Wrong shot.
Wrong shot.
But the Balaya riz is actually showcased the best way in a movie titled Veerbhadra, a movie where Balaya shares screen space with Tanushree Datta, where the entire songs of the movie are dedicated to Balaya admiring the female anatomy. The real art of seduction is actually showcased when Balaya has the ability to get hold of things hidden under a girl's bra. Yes, you heard that right. The magic is something that can give David Blaine a run for his money. When he is happily married in the end, Tanushree on their Suhagrat challenges him to get the ring out of her bra without touching her. Little did Tanushree know, our legend is made of different metal.
कैसे लिया तुमने?
कुछ भी कर लो।
मेरी बर्दाश्त की एक हद है, so please don't limit the cross.